Okay, I'm going to introduce Project Possible 14.7. Okay, so there are 14 mountains in the world above 8,000 meters. So 8,000 and above is the dead zone. Okay, the fastest someone has climbed all this mountain is nearly 8 years. Okay, 14 days short of 8 years. If I have to be specific, is 7 years, 11 months, and 14 days. So I say 8 years. And I'm saying that I can do that in 7 months. It will be done, guys. Okay. So where I am at today. So obviously, I was quickly talking to the three phase. It's a 3-phase operations. The first phase is the Nepal phase, where I'll climb 8,000 meter mountains. I will start with Annapurna in March. So I'll be flying to Nepal in 6 weeks' time. From Annapurna, I'll go to Dhaulagiri. After Dhaulagiri, I'll go to Kanchenjunga, Everest, Lhotse, and Makalu. So that's how I'm going to do it. Then obviously second phase is a Pakistan phase, and third phase is obviously Nepal and Tibet. So why I'm doing it? Of course, I believe in power of possible, believing in yourself. Okay, there is so much information. When I speak to everybody else, they said, "Well, Nims, why you got so many? Why?" Because I said I'm climbing so many mountains, so I can have so many whys. Okay, but yeah, the main reason, obviously, over there, and I'm gonna obviously speak one by one. Okay, I don't know how many years ago, but years ago when Neil Armstrong said that, yeah, we're gonna obviously go to the moon. Probably people didn't believe it. Okay, right? But human as a human, we are always capable of doing something unique and extraordinary. Okay, so right now I think realized what I'm capable of. Hence why I said I'll do this. But this is for the human endeavor. Second thing over there, I have done 16 years with the British military. Okay, unfortunately, some of the friends that we go on war, not necessarily they will come with the same way they come. Okay, since there is no war now, people seems to be forgetting things. So through this bigger mission, I want to raise absolutely awareness and help them in whatever way I can. That's another cause. The another cause that I have is, I don't really believe in giving clothing, money to anybody else. There are so many deprived children in Nepal. Okay, so what I'm looking to do is probably build a school or educate them. So I had 2 brothers. Okay, I grew up in a very poor family up in the village. I still remember, I was like that. Okay, but literally, when they joined the British Guards, they sent me to boarding school. Okay, so hadn't I joined the boarding school, and I think they invest about 10 years of their saving, whatever it is, to educate us, me and my sister. And had I not been to boarding school, doesn't matter how fit I am, whatever it is, I will never be able to be in United Kingdom Special Forces. Okay, that's obviously I give them that credit, but I'll give you one example again. I respect them so much, but again, so 2017 when I climbed Everest for the first time, set the fixed lines, the girl has went up, It was huge celebration. And I was at the base camp again because I was trying to climb for the world record, right? So at the base camp, I was doubting, I was questioning myself. Okay, Nims, I have told everyone I'm going to do this world record in 14 days, but can I really go up again? So I'm questioning myself. Then the phone comes up from my brother from England, and he's like, "Oi, Dumba." He's like, "Hey, Nims, what the hell are you doing? You have submitted Everest twice now. You have done so much. You have set the fixed lines. You have made everybody proud. Why are you doing that?" I just hung up the phone. Honestly, okay. At that point, I am debating myself that can I do this or not, okay? But there's someone else who I respect is injecting a negative point. Of course, for him it's his love for me, but for me that's a negative point. If you see where I'm coming from, I just hung up that. So I can see loads of young crowds here. If someone who you really respect, try to cut you off whatever you want to do, but if you really believe in your vision, cut that off. Focus on your vision, and one day that will come up, and you will have time to explain them later. If that makes sense. And hence why those world record came up. Otherwise, it wouldn't. I think I will cover one thing which is quite important. Why I'm doing this. The third thing is I climbed Mt Annapurna in 2014. It's one of the most technical mountains. So all these images of Mt Annapurna. So it's one of the most beautiful but very technical mountain. So in 2014, when we were up there, in Camp 1, there was loads of snow. We could obviously boil the snow, eat food, cook, etc. Okay. So when people talk about global warming, honestly, I think, it's full of shit. Honestly, I used to think like that. I'm like, it's like that. But honestly, guys, it really happened to me. I went over there. There was no snow or anything, and we had to carry 5 liters, of a gallon of water to Camp 1 to cook food. And that kind of, I'll say, I'm sorry, I'm speaking Nepalese. Sometimes we just believe what we see, right? And that's what I've seen over there, and that kind of, trigger me. So, this world, the earth we live, is our home. If you see the bigger picture, this is not really our home. So I believe in that. So, let's see, through this challenge, if I can raise, as much as awareness as I could. Before I go to any questions, sorry, ladies and gents, I would like to thank, NAW crew. If you guys are here, raise your hands. Okay, thank you for, organizing this. And obviously, Dheer's brother here, thanks for having me here. And guys, okay, one thing I will say here, I have, we've got a few British colleagues here, okay? If I put this on my, platform, and if I say I will give this presentation in Royal Geographic Society, that place will be full, okay? If we say this to the Nepalese people, the Gurkhas here, only 10 people comes here, okay? But if we say this is a party and all, everybody will come here, okay? So think, this will, one thing I want to leave here, where does that leave you guys? Of course, listen, this is for especially younger generation here. Sorry, British friends, and I just need to say this, okay? What do you want in the future, okay? Do you want to be successful, or do you just want to be one of those nip-nap and then just no one remembers you and just crack on? Okay, I know that, look, you all want to have, a successful career. Successful career not necessarily means, making money. Okay, but something that you are fully happy or satisfied with. But for that, you need to be disciplined. You need to understand things. Okay, please don't limit yourself only in that. But if you honestly work hard, if you got the vision and all that party, everything that's in the pocket. You have become successful. Let's give this example. You got a very good job because you have obviously worked hard, etc. You can go and party at any time. So there's a fine balance. Okay. So please, guys, obviously spread the word. If you are here, people will say probably, 2 fingers Nims, but hey, it's my duty to say that because I'm here, so hence why. So I'm gonna, obviously, brother, thank you for coming, okay? So we've got, my brother over there from armed forces as well, so can we just give him a... The lesson here is I give 100%, and that's my ethos. Wherever I go, I never judge it. Wherever you go, you always give 100%, guys. Never judge anything by book. Okay? If you stick by that discipline, you will reach somewhere else. Now, thank you very much, and I'm going to open to the questions and answers. Sorry, Baba आमाहरुको लागि म एउटा सानो नेपालीमा भन्नु पर्ला है. अब sorry guys, I'm going to speak in Nepalese है. कति कुरा बुझ्नु भयो होला, कति कुरा बुझ्नु भएन होला है. माफ गरिदिनुस् होला. म नेपाली बोल्न त एकदम राम्रोसँग बोल्छु, तर यस्तो अगाडि आएर बोल्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो खरर चाहिँ भन्न आउँदैन है. त्यो मेरो कमजोरी हो. जुन मैले यो कुरा गर्न लागिरहेको छु त्यो चाहिँ खासमा भन्ने हो भने त्यो चाहिँ मेरो लागि हैन है. मलाई कति मान्छेले के भन्छ यो चाहिँ आफ्नो लागि हो यताउति भन्छ, तर मैले मेरो त्यो सिभी मात्र उठाइदियो भने पनि हैन, मैले गफ दिएको हैन, सिभी मात्र उठाइदियो भने पनि सानोतिनो संसार चाहिँ हल्लिन्छ है. मैले मेरो 6 वर्ष जागिर थियो, 6 वर्षको मैले के रे पेन्सन मात्र हिसाब गर्यो भने पनि हाम्रो पेन्सन चाहिँ अहिले मेरो जुन जागिरमा छ त्यसको पेन्सन चाहिँ $500,000 भन्दा बढी थियो. जागिर स्टिल 6 वर्ष थियो. मेरो कथा हेर्नु यत्रो एचिभ गरिसकेको मान्छे छु हैन. अहिले म चाहिँ सबैलाई गएर 20 पाउन्ड दे 10 पाउन्ड दे भन्दै हिँड्न मलाई पनि त अप्ठ्यारो लाग्छ नि हैन. हो कि हैन भन्नुस् न. तर मैले भित्रदेखि के छु यो मेरो लागि हैन, कसम यो चाहिँ मेरो लागि हुँदै हैन है. यो चाहिँ कसको लागि हो भने हामी एउटा गोर्खाली हो, हामी एउटा नेपाली पनि हो हैन. अलि युकेमा आएर बसेपछि अब युकेको पनि हामी हो, त्यसको लागि मात्र हो है. नत्र भने मलाई हजुरहरूले त मेरो यति दुःख त देख्नै भएको छैन. म त अहिले आएर पो गफ गरेको छु. मेरो बिहान हेर्नुहुन्छ नि, म बिहान 4 बजे उठ्छु. मेरो अहिले इन्स्टाग्रामहरुमा दुईटामा हेरेर मान्छे 100K जतिहरूले फलो गर्छ कथाहरू. तिनीहरूको लागि अब प्रोफेसनल गर्नै पर्यो है. अब कहाँको अब हाम्रो दिमाग अब त्यसलाई चाहिँ गर्दा 2-3 घण्टा लागिहाल्छ. 50-60 वटा इमेल लेख्नु पर्छ, 2-3 ठाउँमा प्रेजेन्टेसन जान्छ. पागल हुनु मात्र बाँकी हुन्छ. हेर्नुस् कसम के को लागि त. यदि यो मेरो लागि हो भने मैले हात दिइहाल्थे कि मैले छोडिदिइहाल्थे. किन यत्रो टेन्सन लिने. तर के हो यसमा भिजन छ, यसमा सोच छ है. बाबा आमाहरूले बुझ्नुहुन्छ कि हुँदैन, बुझ्नु भयो भने अब केही छ तपाईले जे सक्छ त्यही हो. अरु केही नभए आशीर्वाद दिए पनि मलाई पुग्छ. मैले त यसको लागि त मैले त दिइसके. मैले यो मेरो 2 चोटि हो मैले मेरो घर बेचिसकेको है. यदि युके को हिसाबमा गर्नुहुन्छ भने यदि यो जागिर खाने मध्येमा चाहिँ पैसा सबभन्दा धेरै स्यालेरी पाउनेमा 4-5 जना मध्ये म पनि एकजना पर्छु टपमा. मेरो साथीभाइ जो मसँग काम गर्छन् उनको 4-5 जना घर छ काठमाडौँमा जग्गा छ. तर म चाहिँ के हो सबभन्दा गरिब. सबै यो हिमालमा यस्तो एक्सपिरियन्स लिँदाखेरि. तर अहिले मैले यो सबै छोडेर किन गर्दैछु मैले त्यत्रो भने हैन, फेरि भन्न पर्दैन होला हैन. अनि यो कुरा चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ नि, यो चाहिँ मेरो काम होइन, यो चाहिँ हाम्रो गरेर हामी अगाडि बढ्यो भने हामीले गर्न सकिन्छ है. जम्मा 6 हप्तासम्म माथि अब जान के हिमालको लागि पैसा कति पनि उठेको छैन है. म जति मेरो साथीहरुले जान्छ तिनीहरुले के भन्छ भने निम्स किन अहिले गर्नु पर्यो, अर्को वर्ष गर भन्छ. मैले अर्को वर्ष गर्ने बित्तिकै त के हो हामीले के मेन्टली के भयो इजियर अप्सनमा गए नि हैन. आफुलाई जे सजिलो हुन्छ त्यतिर गए नि त हैन. र त्यही भएर younger guys here always go for the first options. किनभने सेकेन्ड अप्सन त सधैँ भइहाल्छ नि हैन. र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हामी सबै जम्मा हौं मिलौं हैन. म पनि यहाँ के आशा लिएर आएको छु. आशा त हुन्छ नि हैन, हामी मान्छेको सधैँ आशा हुन्छ हैन. र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मेरो प्रेजेन्टेसन इन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला. यदि तपाईहरुलाई कुनै प्रश्न छ भने सोध्नुस् है. कुनै कुरामा चित्त बुझेन भने भन्नुस्. म तपाईहरुको प्रश्नको चाहिँ सवाल दिनेछु.